coilovers, I'm gonna get like the best of the best, or probably just something very nice. If it's $1,000, I'll just save for it. But yeah. And then with the DA, I'm just gonna do all the bushings and yeah, bushings, lower ball joints, and just little things like that. I know it really needs trailing arm bushings in the back. Those things are like basically plastic. But yeah, so that's basically it. Just bushings. It's all screeching and you know, petrified rubber. So, and then unfortunately, this is gonna be my last year posting on YouTube, as far as like consistently, or maybe even at all. I really have to heal, so unfortunately that this channel is gonna come to an end. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm like, no, I mean, I could just keep going, but I can't keep wrenching on a car with all these herniated discs and fractured vertebrae and everything. Just it sucks. But to some, that's going to be unfortunate news. To some, probably won't even care. But I'll just keep updating on social media. And yeah, but that's just this year, 23, is the last year for this channel. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to the DA and we'll check that out. Somebody said that it's OBD0, so let's check that out. Alright, what's up guys? So cleaned up the dash pretty nice. I used the that VRP by Chemical Guys, and man, it definitely brought back the color. It's not all greasy, even though right here it looks a little bit too greasy. I gotta take some off with like a damp rag, but that stuff is awesome. It just restores you know, vinyl, and you can even put it on plastic, porous plastic and stuff like that. If it's too shiny and it doesn't have a texture, it could just wipe off, but it's got to be like a texture to actually hold in the material. But yeah, so somebody mentioned something kind of interesting, and they said that the car is OBD0. So let's see if it's OBD0, because if it is, that's interesting. Okay, so first thing he pointed out is the resistor box for the injectors, and I'm like, that is very interesting, because that is true. It does have a resistor box, but it does have the OBD1 distributor with this jumper adapter that my brother had made, and I'm getting a lot of problems with this, so I have to buy the one off of there's a nice one off of eBay. Looks pretty basic. This one's just a 2-wire. That one is probably 6-wire maybe, yeah, and it's like 12 bucks or something. But this is an OBD1 distributor. It has a map sensor right here for the DA OBD0, but this map is here for the OBD1. And these injectors, I can't really I don't really want to pull these off, but it does have like the notch in the center where the injectors are OBD1 also. And let's go check the O2 sensor. The O2 sensor is back here, and it is a 2-wire O2 sensor. I don't know if I can get the camera all the way in there. If there's a way, I'll try. But it used to have the O2 sensor right here, but now it's down there. But yeah, it's got a 2-wire O2 sensor and not the single wire over here. And another way I can tell if it's an OBD1 is just looking at the ECU. That'll tell you everything. Oh, okay, so man, the car smells like PB Blaster because I had fixed the windows and the locks and all this. Like, I got everything working very smooth, and the car reeks of PB Blaster. So that's the jumper, OBD0 to OBD1, and this is the jumper to diagnose. And let's check in there. I'm gonna get my phone for the flashlight. Hold on. All right, so got the flashlight. So let's check what it says. That looks like a P72. So yeah, that's a P72 OBD1 GSR ECU, and there's a lot of corrosion, and there's no moisture fortunately, but this ECU, it freaking suffers in the cold because the garage where I park at, it gets bone chilling cold, and that causes like moisture, and hopefully I don't get any issues with that. But let me turn the flashlight off. So yeah, so that's a P72 GSR ECU right there. Not an OBD0, but so I did read more about that load detector, and I did read that it could be a ground, and I remember I did the thermostat, and it could be possibly this main ground. So I'm gonna end up taking it off, sanding it real good, and hopefully this fixes it, because this ground right here, if you disconnect this, your car's not gonna start. It's a pretty main ground that grounds the actual harness to earth. And as far as the battery ground, it's kind of funky with these. It goes here, then it goes to the chassis, then it goes to the actual transmission right there, which is weird. Instead of having this go to the chassis and then from the chassis to the transmission, it's one actual wire, which DAs are a little bit weird. So, and the reason why I have these wires right here, because one time I was cruising in one of my cars, Honda, and the battery jumped up and it hit the hood, and I didn't have the bracket to hold it in place. And I have 2 or 3 brackets, but this is a Home Depot battery that doesn't belong in this car, so those brackets don't fit. So if it goes up, it's not going to arc negative to positive, and sparking and actually causing a fire, because it almost caught a fire. I'm not gonna lie, I had a rag that was burning. But yeah, so yeah, that's all I wanted to post. I just did a little driving video. It's nothing much, just a little update on everything and the plans for the car. This is primarily going to be suspension, and just doing little things like I have to go to the junkyard for brackets like this, but with my back I can't take tools, I can't walk around for a long time, I can't sit or stand for a long time. So this car is in desperate need of a lot of little miscellaneous parts that I'll eventually get, but with not being able to go to the junkyard, it makes it a little bit difficult. But yeah, so that's just gonna be a little video. If you want to see more, click that subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one, and expect more updates on the electrical and little stuff. All right guys, peace.